So Vishal, any comments for this volatile market?
Yeah. So that's always a question, like, so before answering your question, let me just, talk about something that people always think. Like, I know people would have been using the knowledge that they've gained. मतलब जितना भी
Yeah.
हम लोग ने सीखा हुआ है,
Mhm.
and they start applying it. And I hope, and you would have made money, but I'm sure you would have also made losses.
Mhm.
And the problem with us when we start trading, okay, so I got this question,
Mhm.
like, what is your drawdown of your systems? So drawdown क्या होता है? Basically, अगर मैं 5 लाख रुपए से चालू किया, या when I started with 10 lakh rupees and it went up to 12 lakh rupees,
Mhm.
and 12 lakh became, say, 10 lakh again. So I have a drawdown of 20%. Or
Yeah.
maybe I started with 10 lakhs and it went down to say 8 lakh or 9 lakh rupees. Then I have a drawdown of 10%. That is the price drawdown or the profit drawdown. But there is even more powerful drawdown that people are not aware of it. It's called time drawdown.
Okay.
Now, time drawdown. So I think so we are live with everyone, right? So everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the time drawdown is the most important factor when you are going to be trading, because we as a human being are so inclined to see our equity curve matlab profit every day like this, right? If
Mm.
I put it on my camera, it goes like 45 angle degree trend line.
Yeah. Right.
But that doesn't work that way. And there is a concept of time drawdown. What do I mean by that? Is अगर मैंने 10 लाख का 12 लाख कर दिया, ओके, और 12 लाख वाला समझ लो वापस 11 लाख हो गया. Now again, just come back to 12 lakh. How much time I have taken? It's called as time drawdown.
Okay.
Okay. So time drawdown is a very, very important concept people don't understand. कि
Mhm.
मेरा एक equity high बना, मैंने, because we all will have a bias towards that peak number, because we will have assumed कि this is our profit. 10 लाख वाला 12 लाख हो गया, वो मेरा profit है, right?
Right.
And when the market goes down to make it say 11 lakh, then you actually given back from your pocket, because you have earned that 2 lakh rupees. And then
Right.
again, when it comes back to 12 lakh rupees, we are seeing, okay, hum log to break even hi hue, although
Mm.
we made 20%.
Right.
Now, that time drawdown is a very, very, very important concept that you should know, that 90% of the time you will remain underwater.
Okay.
मतलब when I say underwater, मतलब मैंने एक equity high मारता हूँ, and then I go back into the underwater. Then after say few days, I'll make another equity curve high, and then I'll go underwater. So when you will start trading, a lot of people stop trading is because of the time drawdown. They don't have the consistency to stick to a system for a long period of time.
Mhm.
And I will explain throughout this journey of our learning that, it took me a while. It took me a good 10 years to become consistently profitable trader.
Yeah.
So I always request you to take one tool,
Mhm.
master it. Money is there. It's just that you need to master that concept.
Right. Right.
So yeah.
So Vishal, I believe it's 5-5 already. I
So
should
let's
put myself on mute
sure.
and all yours.
Thank you. So thank you for coming back after a 2 weeks interval. So I really appreciate that you are still taking effort to learn the concepts and take that forward. Now I remember we started with candlestick and we just got kind of stopped at this 4 position. So just before we jump to all the other candlestick patterns and few other stuff, I just wanted to have this Gajni member thing, right? So you have to remember and tell me, like, which is better. Is the hammer, if I'm bullish, is hammer better or inverted hammer is better? uh, and just want to quickly check, Mike, you are recording the session, right? Yeah. So quick question to everyone, which is better? So let me just open up the chat window here. Yeah. So hammer, 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 everyone. So everybody remember that hammer is much better. That does not mean inverted hammer is not a good option. But from a psychological point of view, I've seen hammer to be much better because it is showing that the bulls have come to the strength. And similarly, if I want the market to be bearish and I have an hanging man pattern and I have a shooting star, which is much more shooting star. Shooting star. So everybody remembers. So yeah, happy that we can take this now next step forward in the candlestick patterns. So what is the next candlestick pattern that we are going to learn? It is called as bullish engulfing pattern. Okay. Now, when I say bullish engulfing pattern, it's about 70% of your market reversal. You will find this pattern happening. Okay. And when it is happening at a major support level or a major, kind of a retracement level like 50, 78.6 or 38.2 and a trend line or a horizontal support line, and there is a bullish engulfing, you should definitely pay attention to it. Now, it's a 2-bar reversal pattern. Okay. And why it is called engulfing pattern? Because it engulfs the previous body or engulfs the previous candle. Now, if I would have been in your position, so there are ways of looking at things. There are definition where you can see this is a red candle and obviously it is a bullish engulfing pattern. So that means you are expecting the market to fall first and then reverse it, and it's a bullish, right? So this is a red candle. Then next day, either market opens at the same price, but preferably a gap down, and then it goes back and it covers the entire previous candle in its own green body. And it is called as a bullish engulfing because it engulfs. So this is the small real body and it engulfs the previous body. तो उसको अगर engulf कर लिया या खा लिया in our Hindi desi language, it's basically उसको खा लिया, then there is a high probability that the bullish people are much more powerful than the seller up till this point of time, and there could be higher probability that the market may reverse. Again, reinforcing in your brain, try thinking in probability, higher probability. Because अगर मैंने इसको बोल दिया कि अरे bullish engulfing pattern बन गया, now go bullish, now your mind was so attuned that you are want to be bullish, and if the market goes down below this low, you will not get stopped out because in your brain you were saying ठीक है ये तो ऊपर ही जाना चाहिए, and you will not take that small loss and it will become a big loss. So if it is a higher probability trade, it should not come back and should not take out your low of your bullish engulfing pattern. So let's see with some examples. So if I wanted to give you this chart, again I'm trying to reinforce your thinking. Where about do you see a bullish engulfing pattern happening? Some dates or somewhere you can see. At the bottom. Yeah, you are very smart. Right, lower swing, right? Somewhere around here, if I put it here, can you see? A fall, then a gap down. So when I say a green, a red candle, so obviously I would have assumed my closing was somewhere around 1,000 rupees. Next day, there was some news. I don't know what could be the news, but the market gap down may not be the low. It was not below the low, but it was compared to the previous close. It opened with a gap down. So that means people were bearish. And because of this prior downfall of 4 consecutive days from 1,500 to 1,000, almost a 5% fall, right? And then again a fall. So everybody in the morning would be panicking. The people who thought, okay, ye shayad hammer ban sakta hai. Not a hammer, but almost like, bulls trying to recover their lost ground would have gone long. Next day, the market gap down. It went down little bit. Just make a double bottom at the shadow. And then during the day, it just kept on going up and up and up. Now, this is a very good confirmation that, the bulls have come to the ground. And if I would be in your position, what would I do is mark the high of this 2 candle, whichever is the highest. So once it breaches, this is my entry candle. This is my stop loss. And obviously, I would not only look for bullish engulfing pattern, I would look for some other support evidence like a horizontal support line or the increase in the volume or a retracement level of something of that sort. And once you will start seeing some indicators, then it will also give you another idea in terms of your the oscillators are overbought or oversold. And when this all combined together, you have a good high probability trade. Another example. So now this was a small kind of a bullish engulfing pattern. Why did it call it? Because if the market fell down, it's a small fall. The green candle, next day market fell. It engulfed the previous candle. And obviously there was a higher volume. which actually gives an evident proof that the bulls are trying to gain the market. But between this and this, I would give more weightage to this because it was after a big fall. This was not a big fall, right? So you really want to buy when everybody's fearful and sell when everybody's giddy. That's what Warren Buffett says. But what here we are trying to do is trying to replicate from a trading perspective. Again, where do you see? So this becomes very handy for you guys, like, when you are seeing these patterns live and trying to think in terms of where it is. Let me just get the chat window up. Yeah. So the big Greek candle, yes, November 1. So you're now learning it, right? So I think so you have just understood the concept well and trying to, kind of put it in perspective, because now I'm not telling you which are the candles. Now you are telling me which are the candles where you see bullish engulfing. And that's what all the learning is all about, right? Market here, unfortunately, there was not a gap down, but if you see this candle from a holistic point of view, after a big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive of down days in ICICI Bank, and if I get a big green candle, compassing जितने लोग ने 8 दिन तक short कर रहे थे, and they were sitting, all of them were sitting on a profit because they shorted at 300, they shorted at 380, whatever, 285, 275, सब लोग short करके बैठे हुए हैं. Everybody shorting and they are all making money. But one fine day, the market went up, and जो बंदे ने 5 दिन पहले short, 8 दिन पहले short किया था at 300, he is also at break even. What do you think his psychology will be? Okay. So his psychology will tell you कि boss अभी जैसे ही अगर market next दिन ऊपर खुला, get out of it. And that's what happens usually when there is a big green candle and encompassing 3, 4, 5 दिन का previous day's movement. All the people are trapped and they will try to get out of it. Okay. So there was another one here, somewhere around here, I can see. Okay. Again, a green candle, a red candle, a gap down, engulfed the previous red candle. And then we had a nice one. And obviously at the top, I would have wanted to be on the top side and then try to get it. So see, these are the patterns you will see, keep on seeing a lot of pattern like this. Similarly, bearish engulfing, it's a 2 candle pattern. A run up, almost same. Again, I would have loved if it wasn't gap up, because it shows that bulls were still in the morning. They were like very bullish on the market. And then this candle engulfs the previous green candle and close at the bottom of half of the day. And it is a very good condition that there is a high probability that sellers have come back in the market. And then obviously you will mark this low of that bar as your stop loss to short. And on the top, once you go short, this is your stop loss on the top side. I hope everybody's clear till this point of time. Let's do this one now. Where do you see it? Where do you see bearish engulfing patterns? Let's put it this way. November top. Yep. Obviously, because I'm just giving you chart which is so macro down, right? So you can figure out कि हाँ भाई top बना है, and your eyes are now, see, this is the problem with technical analysis. And that's why a lot of people have, given a bad name to technical analysis, because we only see what we want to see. And that's the problem of not technical analysis, but a human mind. I'll give you my personal experience that there have been patterns that I've seen happening over and over and over again. And I've like told my wife, I woke up like in the middle of the night and I told my wife, you know what? We're going to be billionaires, because this is like, it just works all the time. And then to my surprise, when I started backtesting them, I realized that there were certain patterns. Okay. There were patterns like this, which I was missing out. I was just looking at the patterns where I was just wanting to see where the top has formed. But in between, during the trend, obviously this is not an engulfing pattern because it is not engulfing the previous candle, but assuming it was coming down, I would have assumed, you know what, I would have completely neglected in my mind, and I would have only seen. That's why I always advocate, if you have certain patterns and if you have certain thought process, try to quantify it. Okay, and try to see if those patterns, how do you kind of eliminate those areas where there is some kind of subjectivity. And again, a small kind of a bullish engulfing pattern that kind of really after a big downfall. Now, up till now, we were thinking that, you know, the previous candle, if you talked about the engulfing pattern, they were covering the previous candle big time. So they, उन्होंने क्या किया, पुराना जो ग्रीन कैंडल था उसको एनगल्फ कर लिया, या रेड कैंडल को पूरा एनगल्फ कर लिया. But in piercing line, it is actually different. Okay, 1 second. It's a two candlestick pattern, and it is a short-term reversal pattern. But it crossed more than 50% of the previous candle. It does not engulf the previous candle, but it actually pierce more than 50% of the previous candle. Now you can always question ke high to low ya khali body ka. Preferable high to low. Okay, take the high, take the low, mark the 50% of that candle, and if there is a gap down and the market goes down, so that means bears are still in control, then all of a sudden after the market, like, you know, around 2 o'clock or around 12 midday, the bull starts coming in and they start buying all the market all the way up, and they also cross 50% mark. जो अपना previous red candle है उसका 50% candle को भी वो breach कर दिया and closes above that, then there is a high probability that bulls have also shown some strength. So mark the high of this red candle, and if it goes above this, put a stop loss just below this. That is your entry level. Again, where do you see piercing line? See, now your eyes will immediately go at the bottom and at the top, but you may see something in between which is completely which is completely wrong in technical analysis, right? So you have to build that sight of looking beyond where the tops and the bottoms, क्योंकि ये सब गलतियां मैंने की है, so you should not do it. Make new ones. So I will ask that answer about how do we quantify it objectively, all these patterns, and we'll come to that. So we'll park that question. But if I wanted to see on this piercing line, where do you see a piercing line happening? Yep. So somebody says 28th September. See, 20th September wala candle, it did not go into the previous candle. But if you see this candle, can you see a red candle gap down in HDFC Bank? Mark the high and the low of the bar. If I take 50% of it, I'm assuming it is somewhere around here, and it closed just above it. So that is a high probability of piercing line. And obviously volume is supported. And what, if you remember, where did this happen? At the near support area. So this becomes one of the, you know, piercing line that I can think of. Okay. Just above this line, I would go long. Where is my stop loss? Just below this low of that piercing line low, because this is the place where the bulls shown that, boss, we are not letting the prices to go down. मैं prices को और नीचे नहीं जाने दूंगा. I will come back to the prices. And then we had a nice bit of rally. Okay. Yeah, you can hear my voices, right? Okay. Now, how about this one? Oh, so you can hear my voice. So February bottom. Yeah, you guys now learning it so fast. Fall, below, gap down, 50% of the candle, close above the 50% of the candle, and again repeating. Okay, I'm folding my hand in the camera, and maybe because it is going to go on the recording, and it will happen throughout my life now. Okay, everything will work in the PPT. Okay, because the examples we would have taken where it has worked, there are about 50% of the time it would not have worked. So take my word, take a stop loss, get out of it. And 50% of the time when it makes, you are trading with 1:2, 1:2.5 risk to reward ratio. And that's how you will make money. Otherwise, you will not make money. I was just going through an article of Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. He was talking about trading. And he himself, and I know someone very close to him also, kind of confirmed that he's right only 40% of the time in his trading calls. So imagine how he can make money in trading. So when he's right, he's like, he makes sure that he is like, he has this term that he uses quite often. વધારે વધારે લેવાનું, ઘટાડે ઘટાડે વેચવાનું. In a Gujarati jargon, in Hindi, अगर बढ़ रहा है तो और लो, और घट रहा है तो और बेचो. If you are in a right trade, just be with the trade. Because our human psychology have been tuned to book the profit out very early, because वहां पे हम लोग very smart, because of our smartness we have made money, so we don't want to look fool and we book out profit early. But when we are what do you call it, when we are in losing trade, our ego gets hurt and we don't get out at our stop loss. So even I have been trading for a long period of time, and my accuracy is somewhere around 50 to 55%. And that's what I'm telling you. Okay, if you are wrong, just accept the loss and move to the next trade, and that's how you'll make money. Otherwise you will not make money. So piercing line, okay, it's nothing but gap down, and you mark the 50% of the candle and you go up. Now exactly opposite of it is not called bearish piercing line or something. This guy named it as a dark cloud. So this founder who was Japanese candlestick founder jo tha, he at that point of time was like in Japan, where wahan pe war hi hote the. So whenever there was a clouds aa jate the and the war used to get completed, so that means he started like naming those. You will hear about 3 black crows, 3 white soldiers in the later slides. So everything is related to the war. And candlestick or trading for that matter is nothing but a war. You are taking someone else, you are putting your hand in someone else's pocket. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Nobody is going to give their pocket to you. Okay, and so you are fighting a war, like it or not. So this is how I would encourage you to think in terms of it. And that's why a lot of people recommend to read a book called The Art of War by Zen Tzu. And it is really good book from a psychology perspective. Okay, so what is the dark cloud cover? Exactly opposite of the piercing line. Uptrend, gap up. Okay, bulls took the control. During the day, the bears came in, started firing the order. 50% range ke niche band aa gaya. It was a bear candle. So I would, this is the confirmation, I would short only at the low of the 2 candle ka low. Whenever it's there, this is my stop loss and I will go short. Okay, where do you see the piercing line? Okay, here, high and open just above the high, and it's got 50% somewhere around here, just close below this, and it was a confirmation, a stock below this you are. So there was a point that जैसे ही हम लोग buy करते हैं the trend reverses. Trust me, it happens with everyone. I can vouch for it. Okay, you can put it on the chat box. How many times it has happened to you? When you buy, it starts going down, and when you sell, it starts going up. Cross your heart and tell, right? Honestly, जैसे ही हम लोग लेते हैं, it starts going down. It's some mysterious computer attached to our system that he knows जैसे ही अपनी position होती है, वैसे ही सीधा नीचे जाना चालू हो जाता है. But that is what trading is all about. It is never 180, 90% probability game. It is always 50% probability. And our mind always remembers sad moments, जो panic वाले होते हैं ना, fearful moments. It's always there in your mind. So you will always think कि बस हमेशा मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों होता है कि मैं लेता हूँ और नीचे जाता है और बेचता हूँ तो ऊपर जाता है. जो profitable trades होते हैं ना, we kind of think that we are genius and we have to we are good at it, and we don't remember that much. But fears It's like this, like, whenever we lose money, we do that. So now coming back to the point again, because I'm trying to re-emphasize on psychology so much, because I have, over a period of time, I have realized there are three components of trading, and that's where you want to come to. You have to have a trading system, no doubt about it. Okay? Your trading systems are the core. अगर वही profitable नहीं है तो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो. Your trading system has to be profitable. That's the foremost criteria. But even after having a profitable systems, people don't make money, or they don't make large money. And the answer is in these 2 points: psychology and your position sizing or money management. And that's why I keep on giving you in between कि आप system सीखो, लेकिन you also learn position sizing and psychology. That we are going to, as and when we keep on going in details, we will going to talk about this again and again. Okay, this was also a piercing line, but although it did not close below the 50% of it, but this was a clear-cut a piercing line, or a dark cloud cover. Sorry, my bad. A 50% close. And you know what happened here? You get stopped out. And it is okay to get stopped out. Okay, it is okay to get stopped out. But it is not okay if your stop loss is hit and you are still continuing the trade thinking that the market is going to go down. Again, any takers for dark cloud cover? I'm sure everybody knows it now. This time though. Where do you see? Oh, where's my cursor is, right? Big time dark cloud cover. A green candle, gap up. See, understand the psychology behind them, right? What happened? Big green candle, itna bada gap, so everybody's bullish. During the day, only sell off ही हो रहा है. मतलब सब अटक गए. And it closed below the 50%, मतलब सब अटक गया. So once this goes down, this is your stop loss, and you go short. Now we are going to talk about Morningstar. Again, coming back to the war areas, like, Morningstar, Evening Star, all this kind of stuff that he relate to the trading. Again, यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा change है. It is like a bullish engulfing or a piercing line, but it's a 3-bar pattern or a 3-candle pattern. What happens is that it's a market falls, a red candle. This can be any candle. It can be a green candle or a red candle. A red candle is preferable because still bearishness is there. And then a green candle. And once the you mark the high of the 3 candle, or 3 bar ka high dekh lo, jo breakout ho gaya, that is your entry point and stop loss. Again, if you miss some part of the session, again repeating, don't use this in isolation. Use it with your other confluence, your support, resistance, Fibonacci retracement, or an indicator. Okay. ICICI Bank again, my favorite. Where do you see? July. Somewhere around this. July bottom, yes. Fall, a red candle, a green candle. This is also what we call as doji that we are going to study later on. Then this is something they call it as not a morubozu or a shaven bottom. In terms of there is not even low. जैसे market open हुआ, pre-open का जो open था, the official opening price was the lowest price. And during the day, the bulls just went relentless on the bears. And then it just went up, 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 up. So that's a good sign. So what I would have done is mark the high of this bar. Okay, next day it gapped up, but during the day it came down, filled the gap. Obviously our entry got triggered in. Now this point, I would want to come to a point where your stop loss is quite large. If I would be in your position, I would not take that trade. I would really want to do something which is a small candle because my risk is small. If I would have taken, maybe I would have taken 1:1 ka trade. So that's how you want to develop your position sizing algorithms also, which talks about how much am I going to risk and how much return that I'm looking at. Okay. So if this candle was a small candle, I would have preferable. But obviously, just to get an example, what is a bullish morning star and evening star, we can look at this. Again, another example of fall, a red candle or a green candle followed by a green candle. Mark the high of the bar, of the 3 bar. This is my stop loss. This is the bottom. Okay. This is my morning star. Once it is breaching, this is my, I'm going to put entry here, stop loss here, and target on the upside. So morning star hai. So somebody asks, yeah, is it not a doji star? Yes, it is called as a morning doji star or evening doji star. Because we have not studied doji, so I did not mention this. Okay. Now this is something called as evening star. Again, morning ka opposite. A green candle followed by a small body. And then another large red body. So this 3 combination of candles makes an evening star. And if it was a doji, you can call it as a evening doji star. So I didn't waited for you to tell me, because now I think so everybody knows where to find them. You have now master of it. So the price rising, a bullish candle followed by a red candle followed by a another red candle, big red candle. Mark the low, mark the high. This is my stop loss. This is on the top of it my stop loss, and this is 1:1, 2.5 is my target price. Now somebody will tell me this is a shooting star. Yes, it is a shooting star. I would, obviously there is small body, but as I told you and you have learned in the past session, book में सब अच्छा लगता है. Practically there will be some shadow that will be there. Okay. So this is a Tata Motor chart on a 10-minute I have taken. After a big gap down, market rallied big time, showing only green candle. 1, 2, small body 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when we'll study about gaps, the gap got filled. So previous gaps also act as a support and resistance. So a gap down will act as a resistance. So see, what I'm trying to do is combining all the other analysis that we have studied to come out with a conclusion. मुझे क्या करना है? So now once there is a gap down and a shooting star or maybe a evening star, and then I mark the low of this bar. Okay, always remember this, okay? What I have observed is, if you see over here also, this was very good trade because वो next trade में ही उसने तोड़ दिया. But sometimes what I have seen is you need to give a buffer of 1 period because you are taking a 3 bar formation. I always try to give 1 bar as an leeway because market may take a rest before jumping to the new orbit. So what you can do is after a 3 bar formation, 2 bar formation, it is very close. So, you want your triggers to happen the next day. But on a 3 bar formation, you can wait for 1 more day for the trigger to kick in. Okay. So in this scenario, the low was not taken out. Here on this 1 bar ka buffer ke baad, the low was taken out. Mark the high of that bar as my stop loss, 125 to 124, 1 rupee ka stop loss. And I go short with other analysis in place. If you ask me, I love this pattern the most. Okay. And this is called as 3 white soldiers and 3 black crows. Why, I'll tell you. Okay. And this has something to do with our classical patterns. If you remember, हम लोग ने pennants सीखे थे. Pennants are nothing but a small pause in the big trend. So this is 3 white soldiers advancing, right? So what does it say? Okay. 3 white soldiers, green, green, green. मतलब 3 green candle के बाद एक अगर रेड कैंडल आया ना, सो दिस इज ये 3 वाइट सोल्जर है, पर उसकी ट्रेडिंग क्या है किसी ने नहीं बताया. व्हाट आई हैव सीन इज आफ्टर अ 3 वाइट सोल्जर्स or a 3 green soldiers, you can call them, you will have 1 red candle or a black candle depending on your charting platform, and you mark that high of that bar. अगर वो ब्रेक करता है ना, you will have a good rally. Why I'll tell you this. Larry Williams करके एक legendary trader है in US, and he took this $10,000. They have this real-time world championship where they put their own money, trade for 1 year, and come out with the result at the end of the year कि boss किसने सबसे ज़्यादा पैसा बनाया. Not like our Twitter traders, right? So they actually put their own money, trade it, and come out with the performance report. So Larry Williams put his on 10,000 and turned into at one point of time he was $2 million. मतलब 10,000 का उसने 20 लाख बनाया, 20 लाख $20. Then at the end of the challenge, he had a drawdown, big drawdown of 50%, and he closed at $1.1 million. 10,000 to $1.1 million is a big amount. So he's written a book called as How to Find the Right Stocks or something like that. And he talks about this pattern in a different way. He calls it something called a smash day. Smash day. Okay, what do you mean by smash day? 3 बार चला, मतलब अच्छा एक मोमेंटम बिल्ड हो गया था, सब तेजी में आ गए थे. Then there was a red candle. Now everybody wants to go short on the market, right? Market बढ़ गया, अभी इतना बढ़ गया, और कितना बढ़ेगा, बेचो. So once people start selling it, now once the people start selling it and they are with their short position, तो उन लोग का stop loss क्या होगा? Most of the people will keep their stop losses just above the high of the previous day candle. So somehow, if the market wants to resume its trend, जैसे ही उसने previous bar का high तोड़ दिया, if it breaches the previous bar high, all the stop loss will start getting triggered, and you will see the prices starts going up. Okay, and that's why this, it's like smash. Prices नीचे गिर रहे थे और जोर से smash है, और then it again went up. And you will see these patterns happening again and again and again a lot. So you see 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, and a red candle. So people will start thinking, oh, chalo market abhi overbought ho gaya hai, becho. Go short. What is my stop loss? Just above the high of that bar, triggered, and start going up again. I'm just going to give you some time to sink in, क्योंकि I know मैं बहुत कुछ बोल गया. So again, this is called a smash day. After a 3 consecutive green candle, a red candle, mark the high. अगर उसके ऊपर चला जाता है तो आपका रिस्क कितना है? खाली एक कैंडल का. And the best patterns are continuation patterns, because एक movement हुआ, and if you remember our pennant, which was also a halting pattern, market ऊपर गया and then halted for 1 or 2 bars and then again start going up, and this is the fastest pattern that you really want to trade them. Again, what happened here? Okay, Kotak Mahindra on a 30-minute chart. 1, 2, 3 green candle followed by a red candle. People thought chalo market khatam ho raha hai, bech do. Next day open hua, started to go up. So this is how you will look at the 3 white soldiers. So 3 white soldiers se to 3 black crows bhi hai na. Okay, so the 3 black crows is basically agar koi mar raha hai to upar crows aate hai, similarly, right? 3 black crows followed by a green candle. Mark the low of that bar. And I told you, right, try to give, if there is a 3 bar formation, give 1 more bar as a waiting halting period. Breach. This is my stop loss, and this is my target. Okay, you really want to do it on 3 candles here. If you see over here, what happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. 5 consecutive green candles. Now there is a problem. Obviously, without any interruption, if something goes up directly, then there is a problem, right? So 3 is a good mix, and this is how the pattern is also defined. So the stop loss, okay? So the stop loss is very simple. Agar 3 black crows hai, and then a green candle. So green candle ka jo high hai, that is your stop loss. And when it comes to the 3 white soldiers, 3 green candle के बाद एक red candle बना. So I will put the high of the bar as my entry trigger. अगर इसके ऊपर जाता है तो ही मुझे buy करना है. अगर trigger हो गया, then low of the bar of this red candle is my stop loss. That's it. It's that simple. It cannot get that simple than that. 3 red candles followed by a green. Okay. So always remember, when it comes to target, because of this classical technical patterns, there are ways of defining targets, but the best targets are is whatever your risk amount is, you should always have 1:1.5 to 2. Okay, because you're going to wrong 50% of the time. So if you're trading with 1 rupee ka stop loss, and if you're having a target of 1.5 rupee, in the long run you will come out profitable. If you say 1:2, 1:2.5, 1:2.3, don't think that way, because candlesticks are very short term in nature. Candlestick pattern ki jo propensity hoti hai, it is very short term in nature, so you have to take it only for 2-3 days only. So you really want to be in and be out, like buy sell, but just have it something like 1:1.5 or 1:1.75, because then when you are right, you're going to make decent money. When you're going to wrong, you're going to lose less money. And lot of people, बहुत सारे लोग randomly trading करते हैं. Don't do random trading. Have certain systems and only trade those. आज क्या लगता है करके चालू trading कर दिया ना, trust me, in the long run you will lose money. Okay, and the last few points in the candlestick we will talk about. This is called as doji. Doji is nothing but indecision in the market, and there are 4 ways of looking at the doji. This is called as neutral doji. मतलब open हुआ, everybody was bullish, so market ऊपर गया, then the bear came, नीचे आ गया, लेकिन then bull came again and closed at the same price. So the bull and the bear closed at the same price. And always remember that. That open are dominated by amateur trader. Opening are dominated by amateur trader. High is done by greedy people. Low is done by the fearful people. And the close is done by the smart people. Okay? Open is done by the amateur. मतलब क्या? मैंने आज रात को एनालिसिस कर लिया, मेरे यहाँ पे ग्रेवस्टोन डोजी हो गया है, या मेरे यहाँ पे से पियर्सिंग लाइन और बुलिश एनगल्फिंग है, कल का सौदा मेरा ही पहला जाना चाहिए. मतलब I should be the first one, because I don't think so anybody have figured out this pattern. I have figured out some magical formula. First order 915.01 should be my order. और आप सीधा लिमिट करके या मार्केट करके ऑर्डर डालते हो, तभी smart people are selling it to you. I run and one of the strategy where I actually sell at the opening, because a lot of people come in the morning with a lot of overnight good news and they start buying it. We sell them. I'm not saying I'm very smart, but obviously one of the strategy that I use, I sell it in the opening. Okay. And then the prices starts reacting and they realize shit, atak gaye. So usually the opening, so you have to wait for some time, let the market stabilize for a while. And that's why it is, I call it opening is dominated by amateur. High और बढ़ाओ और बढ़ेगा और बढ़ेगा और बढ़ेगा, and then it becomes greedy people. Then goes down and then people start panicking, they start selling, so the low is formed by fearful, and then everything is done. Then the smart people usually come after 2 o'clock, because always remember that जो भी बड़े institutions है ना, LIC and everything, and I have worked with Bloomberg and Reuters, and I have this good what do you call it, thing to look at these dealing rooms. You would not believe, LIC dealing room starts at 10:30. Okay, they don't have anybody sitting. Okay, they send now dealers now recently, but at earlier days, all the dealers used to come at the same time, where every employee of LIC used to come at 10:30. Okay, so they would come and buy at 10:30 only, 10:30 onwards, because 9:50 to 10:30 कोई buying ही नहीं कर रहा था, because there is no volume for them. Remember, these are all big institutional players who have big volumes and they need volume to buy. वो कभी भी प्री ओपन में अपना सौदा नहीं डालेंगे, right? So they will always come later on, start buying, and 3 to 3:30, if you see, if there is a huge volume, that means institutionals are buying, and usually they start buying after 11 o'clock when the market is dull. Okay, but the real buying happens at the closing, and that's why I call it doji. It's a fight between amateur and the smart people. Both of them are same. Nobody is knowing where the market is going. Agar closing upar hai, to I know कि bulls are in power. If the prices are lower, then I know bears are in power. Sorry. But just imagine if the bulls and the bears, or the amateur and the smart people, are at the same level, you don't know where the market is going. Okay. And this is called as a long-legged doji. That means even more indecision in the market. This is indecision, neither bull nor bear. But this is even more indecision in the market because nobody knows the right value. इसकी right value क्या होती है? Gravestone Doji is basically after a big uptrend. ओपन हुआ, मार्केट ऊपर गया और फिर नीचे आया और एट द सेम प्राइस क्लोज हुआ. दिस इज कॉल्ड ग्रेवस्टोन. ग्रेवस्टोन होती है ना. एंड अ ड्रैगन फ्लाई, बिकॉज इन चाइना और जापानीज दे मेक ड्रैगन as a very auspicious and a very lucky one. So if the market is falling and then open, goes down, and then comes back and close at the same time, so they said there's a dragonfly doji. And remember, this is something like a hammer pattern. If there was some body on the top of it, and this would be like a shooting star. Okay, so this is what the indecision is all about. After a rally, then can you see a classical pattern? Open हुआ, ऊपर गया, नीचे गया, and close at the same price. So I don't know what should I do. And when we are going to do some session on trading systems, we are going to talk about this one. Okay, you really want to do something what we call as a failure of inside bar or a doji pattern. A lot of people theoretically do this. Theoretically क्या बोलते हैं कि इसका हाई ले लो, इसका लो ले लो. ओके, अगर लो ब्रीच हुआ तो गो शॉर्ट, हाई ब्रीच हो गया तो लॉन्ग. What I've experienced over a period of time is there is a lot of trap happening because chart is सबके पास है, chart सबके पास है, right? Usually what they do is they break the low of the bar, so everybody starts shorting it, and then they go up and close above the high of the bar, and then they try to come up. So this is what we call as an inside bar failure, or what we call as a doji failure. But what you really want to do is just mark the bar and stay away from the indecision. You really want to trade the high probable trades. Now somebody told me, like, evening doji star hua ki nahi hua. So this is called a doji star. Now first of all, I will not call as an evening. See, by theory I can call it, but can you see what is the trend? After 3-4 days, ये trend था, लेकिन if you see over here, the market was sideways. Market was virtually doing nothing. And then you have this evening star pattern. And what I told you at that point of time, mark the lowest of the 3 bar. Okay, mark the lowest of the 3 bar. और उसके नीचे जाता है, then go short with a stop loss of this. But market never came back and never taken out that low. And the market just kept on going up and up. So in that way, there was no position for you. Again, morning doji star after 4-5 candles of downfall, a doji indecision followed by a green candle, taken the high, mark the high of 102, low 102, and 1:1.5 is your risk to reward ratio. Everyone clear? Another example of evening doji star. Green candle followed by a doji followed by a red candle, low breached, mark the high as a stop loss. अगर इसके नीचे गया तो short, and high of the doji star ka is my stop loss, and take this out as my stop loss. Okay, one second, guys, one second. Just guys, say 1 second. Yeah, you can see me now. Okay. Okay, you can't see me. That's okay. I think so. We are always at the end of the session anyways. Okay, so I wanted to cover indicators, but I think so we are running short of time. So let's take some questions, because question is what is most important to us, right? Mike, so if we can get some questions.
Yeah, hi Vishal. Yeah, sure.
Hi.
So guys, you can put up your questions in the chat box. I guess there's some discussion going in the chat box.
About the pre-open, right? So maybe I can jump into the conversation. Yeah, there are a few
Well,
questions.
yeah, I got it. So Spider Arjun is asking on daily candles, do we always wait for a confirmation candle always once a pattern is formed?
So as I told, like if it is a two candle patterns, then I would jump into the third because the propensity is only for 3-4 days, right? So I would not wait for the confirmation candle if it is a 2 bar confirmation. Like we talked about bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, piercing line, dark cloud cover. These are all 2 bar pattern, right? So we just want to have it in the next bar. But if it is a 3 bar pattern, like your doji stars or the morning stars of the worlds, then you can have a buffer of 1 bar as a referral, or a 3 white soldiers, or a three black crows. Yeah.
So Nitin is asking dragonfly is neutral or trend reversal?
Dragonfly in a holistic approach where it happens, okay, is a bullish candle. So let me just go to that. So it is kind of a formation of a hammer, right? So if the market is falling, open, then it goes down, and then there is a buying coming in. And so if it would be a real body, then you would call it as an hammer. But as the open and the close is the same, it is called as dragonfly doji.
So Mr. Bala Subramaniam is asking for what patterns volume is important.
For trading, volume is important. Okay. But always remember, I think I told in the last session as well, if I want to throw a ball in the air, I really need a power, right? Because if I want to throw a ball in the air, I need the force, because the gravitational force is acting against me. So if I wanted to move the prices, or if I'm looking at the patterns which are bullish patterns, I really want them to be with volume. Okay. But if the market is falling, usually the gravitational force जो होता है ना, वो अपना ही काम कर लेता है. And the fear is far more powerful than greed. So people will start dumping it at a throwaway prices as well. And that's why when the market falls, usually you don't see a higher volume. But if the volume is higher and there is a big red candle, trust me, it's basically people are panicking it out. So yes, the volumes are important. And it again depends on the system, psychology, and everything that you are going to learn.
So next one is from Pushkaraj. Do you believe in patterns or price action?
Okay. Um, Pushkaraj, you have to define it for me. What is the difference between a patterns and a price action? Because patterns, a price action also forms patterns, right? So there is something called as breakout failures. It's a price action. In a normal classical friend, I have a friend Uday Dave who practices this price action theory. It is nothing but a breakout failure, or BOS, or BOF, or there are different names to it. But in a classical pattern, it is nothing but support taking resistance, resistance taking support. So in a way, both of them are same. It's the way how we interpret them, or how we give the name to it. So I believe, yes, trading is nothing but psychology of human behavior, like yours and mine. And yeah, I do believe they work.
So Dr. Manik is asking what about target?
It's a very interesting question, because when you ask me a single question, what is the target? My target is 1 crore a month. Just kidding. See, every pattern, have a different way of defining targets. Okay, so let me just take a one step back, and it is not related to Japanese candlestick or anything, but on a broader level of targets, and it may be helpful for other conversations as well. कि जब भी हम लोग ट्रेंड फॉलोइंग करते हैं ना, कोई स्ट्रेटेजी, ट्रेंड फॉलोइंग मतलब क्या? मूविंग एवरेज क्रॉस ओवर्स दैट वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न, एमएसीडी जो हम लोग लर्न कर रहे हैं, वी डोंट प्रेडिक्ट द प्राइजेस, वी जस्ट बिलीव इट वर्क्स, and we never put a target on it. Okay, so if you are following a trend following system, then no targets. If you are putting a mean reversion, I figured out that no targets works better. But if you're trading like patterns, like what we have just talked about, like short term patterns, 3 black crows, morning star, doji star, or if you're a symmetrical triangle, all those kind of stuff, right? Sorry, 1:1.5 or 1:2. And every pattern, if you remember, we also talked about head and shoulder pattern. And we have given के neckline से जो top of the head है, उसका जो difference है, we should expect at least that as an target. और a symmetrical triangle हम लोग ने जब भी सीखा था, the first touch of the high to low, you project it on the top side. That is also your target. So every pattern has their own target, but I believe in the risk management target. What do I mean by risk management target? जितना मेरा रिस्क है उसका 1.5 to 1.75 is my target.
So next question is from Nitin. In formation of 3 white swans and identifying it, you have already missed the bus. He's asking you.
In 3 white swans, so this is white soldiers, not swan. Okay. So I think so you can prototype this name for yourself, but good. It is three soldiers. You have already missed the bus. Okay. But you never knew this bus is coming in the first place. And what you are trading is the remaining of the bus or remaining of the journey. And once you know okay, what I am trying to achieve from this trading, because we are retail traders, let's be honest. Okay, we are not a big large institutional that will define the market. We will never make the bottom, we will never make the top. Maybe we will make the top, but we'll never make the bottom. Okay, the thing that we have to always remember that we will get to know after 3 bars, okay, boss, institutionals are getting in. And you know what, how this big institutional buy? They don't buy this 50,000 Reliance shares at one go. They don't put limit orders like us. कि 50,000 Reliance लेना है मुझे या 1 लाख Reliance लेना है, जो भी market चल रहा है करके ले लो. No, they don't buy like that. They actually, when I worked with Bloomberg and Reuters, it gave me a perspective. They actually, their buying can go up to 2, 3, 4, 5 days also. Okay. And sometimes they buy and they sell something just to make sure that the price remains in a band that they are comfortable with of buying. So you have to understand that you have missed the bus. But anyways, your risk was this much. Say 1,260 to 1,250, मतलब 10 रुपए का risk था. सामने you made 1280. 50 or 60 to 80 is your 20 rupees का move. सामने 10 रुपए का आपका risk था. So 1:2. That's what you are aiming for.
So next question is from Avish. He's asking, pre-open is generally not available for retailers, so it must be props, is it?
It is completely wrong, Avish. Sorry. I trade in pre-open, and I have my orders going in pre-open. So I'm pretty sure I'm a retailer, and yes, retails are allowed in pre-open.
So Vikas is asking, some time frame in intraday breakout failure.
Some time frame in intraday breakout failure. Breakout failures happens all the time because breakout is what? It's a trend following strategy. And if you will learn over the period of this courses that we are going to conduct, and I really want to thank Trustline for giving me this opportunity again, maybe in the middle of this, but yes, that a trend following strategy will always have an accuracy about 40%, 40 to 45%. If you have the best of the best trend following strategy, it may reach 50%. अगर आपकी accuracy of the system goes above 55, 56, 60 जाने लगी ना, that means you are not doing trend following, you are doing something called as mean reversion. Okay, so let's be very clear. Trend following strategies will have an accuracy of ranging from 20% to 40%. Best of the best trend following strategy will have 45. And breakouts are nothing but trend following ka triggering point. And most of the time you will go wrong. So again, the point I'm trying to reinforce, अगर आप 10 trade ले रहे हो ना, अगर breakout ले रहे हो, तो mentally prepare ही हो जाओ कि 6 बार तो wrong जाना ही है, but 6 बार में losses छोटे छोटे लोगे. लेकिन 1 बार 2 बार आपका ऐसे ही होता है. जो ट्रेंड फॉलोइंग स्ट्रेटेजी होते हैं उनकी आप अगर आप डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन देखोगे ऑफ द रिटर्न, 10 ट्रेड लिए, 10 ट्रेड में से आपके 6 ट्रेड आपको 1-1 रुपए के लॉस देंगे. तो आपने 6 रुपया तोड़ा, 4 ट्रेड बच गए, उसमें से 2 ट्रेड ब्रेक इवन हो गए, मतलब 2 रुपया एक या 2 रुपया देगी वो लोग, ठीक है. सो यू मेड अबाउट 4 रुपीज, यू लॉस 6 रुपीज, यू मेड 2 रुपीज, तो 4 रुपया. खाली एक ट्रेड आपका ऐसा रहेगा that will give you 3, 4, 5 rupees. Okay, and that is how you make your money. So a lot of people, lot of traders quit trading because they don't understand this psychology ke boss. Trading, let's put it this way, you have to be more wrong than you have to be right in trading to make money. And I have been putting out constant lot of things on my Twitter handle as well, saying that कि बस हम लोग आते हैं ना तो ट्रेडिंग में यही फिलोसॉफी लेके आते हैं कि बस अगर मैंने सीख लिया आज कैंडल स्टिक, या फिर मैंने आज मूविंग एवरेज सीख लिया, कल से मैं नेक्स्ट राकेश झुनझुन वाला. एंड दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम इन एनी ऑफ द एजुकेशन दैट वी हैव डन. आपने स्कूल में भी अगर पढ़ा रहेगा तो कभी भी आपने पढ़ाई के टाइम ये नहीं सोचा था मैं टॉपर बनूंगा. हाँ शायद सोचा रहेगा, but you knew realistically okay, what I am capable of. I knew that I was never made out for the topper. So similarly, people study these sessions, like, we do this session and we think, okay, we have got an holy grail. No, you have to go through that grinding of making money, losing money, but again, risk of repeating and people, kind of doubting my capability or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I am sure that if you put your trades, अब अगर जाओ आपकी ट्रेडिंग लेजर निकालो, आपके ट्रेडिंग बैलेंस शीट निकालो, अगर आपने पैसा बनाया है, ठीक है, आप देखोगे कि 100 ट्रेड किए, 60 ट्रेड में पैसा तोड़ा है, 40 ट्रेड में पैसा बनाया है, या 35 ट्रेड में पैसा बनाया है. खाली 5 ट्रेड है जहां पे आप टिके रहे, जो आपको पैसा देके गया. या
So we have a question from Avish. Can you please explain institutional order flow elaborately? They buy and sell the same, your earlier point.
Okay. So it is actually deviating from what we are trying to say, but maybe in the interest of what we will learn, it is all about part of the learning. Okay. So the big institutionals, I'm not talking about mutual funds, mind you. I'm talking about someone who really wants to, have the control of a particular security. So they will be buyer at the lower end. So let's take this as an example. Okay. Kotak Mahindra Bank. I'm just giving an example. I'm assuming that nothing wrong in that. So they know that Kotak Mahindra is a very good buy at 1235. Okay, and they want to accumulate a good quantity of shares, say 1 lakh share, or we can see, they want to accumulate say 5 lakh shares. Now what they do is at 1235 they will be buyer. Okay, and at 1240 they will be a seller. Now what happens is between 1235 and 1240 or 1250, the prices is remaining in the range bound. Now they buy at 1235 and sell at 1250, buy at 1235, 1250. We as a retail trader gets bored. हम लोग क्या सोचते हैं, बस पूरा मार्केट बढ़ गया और कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक बढ़ ही नहीं रहा है, राइट? What we will do is we will exit this counter, क्योंकि हम लोग के कुछ और काउंटर में एक्शन दिख रही है, निफ्टी में एक्शन दिख रही है, बैंक निफ्टी में एक्शन दिख रही है. We will dump कोटक महिंद्रा थिंकिंग बॉस यहाँ पे तो यार अच्छा एक बुलिश पैटर्न बन रहा था लेकिन चल नहीं रहा है. Exit. So you start exiting that, stocks, and they are accumulating those stocks. And once they have accumulated 1250 का, तो ऊपर का जो resistance वो लोग ही create कर रहे थे by selling big quantity of shares, that is taken out. And once the selling pressure has gone off, you will see the prices will go off. Yeah.
So Vishal, we should take, I believe that we should end this session for the day.
Sure.
We have just one last question you can take.
Sure.
So Mr. Bala is asking, which is the reliable place on chart to trade 3 white soldiers?
The best reliable pattern, take the high of the red candle, because everybody, the people who have gone short on this candle would have put their stop losses just above the high of the candle. So that's the most beneficial place to go long.
So thank you, Vishal. Thank you so much for the wonderful session. Thank you everyone for joining us. So I have already shared the links of all our social media platforms. You can join us, subscribe us over there for recent updates. So we'll meet you probably on the next weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Vishal. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.
Happy Dussehra in advance.
Yes. Happy Dussehra.
Thank you. Bye bye.